Would you believe us if we said that there appears to be a cabal that has been controlling advertising in order to control free speech all over the world? Would you believe us if we said that it was so powerful, so impactful, that it appears to have managed to maintain the status quo and orthodoxy, a hegemony around social media platforms and more? Well, Elon Musk is alleging so, and a huge lawsuit has huge ramifications for what we'll do in the future for free speech. Well, it's another beautiful day here at the Pro Studio, somewhere sunny, USA, and we're happy to have you with us as we get underway with a video of pure excellence. Folks, as we get started, we ask that you click that like button, and we are here bringing you the information you need to know about Elon Musk, the giant lawsuit, and what it has to do with Twitch. You might not know much about that platform, but folks, we're going to switch that up because big news is happening all across social media platforms. We're beginning to untangle the secret system that made sure you didn't have your online free speech. If you were someone who was being compensated for your work on Twitch, you are not having a good time with the Twitch apocalypse. And this is actually escalating into something that I think has major ramifications for all of entertainment, because Elon Musk is now suing Twitch along with others, and it has to do with that advertising boycott that was in place. I have to say that it's very funny to me. Disney decided to return to advertising to X just in time, maybe.
Yeah.
I want people to think about that as we read this article. All right, here we go. It is out of Reuters. It's by Mike Scarcella. Musk's X adds Twitch as defendant in lawsuit over advertising boycott. Here's what it says. Elon Musk's X has added live streaming service Twitch to its lawsuit, claiming dozens of companies conspired with an advertising industry group to boycott the social media platform, causing it to lose revenue. Musk named Twitch as a defendant in an amended lawsuit filed on Monday night in federal court in Wichita Falls, Texas. California-based Twitch is a subsidiary of Amazon, which was not named in the complaint. And Amazon probably is just loving Twitch all the more every single day. The original August lawsuit accused the World Federation of Advertisers, CVS Health, Candy Maker, Mars, and Danish renewable energy company Ørsted of conspiring, along with others, to withhold billions of dollars in advertising revenue from X, previously known as Twitter, after Musk bought the company. X said the defendants formed a group boycott that violated U.S. antitrust law by hampering the free flow of ad dollars. So it looks like to me that these media companies, they got together maybe, allegedly, and they figured out a way to stop a competitor and competing ideologies from having any chance of growing. In other words, they took all the water away from the soil the minute that Elon Musk soiled their plans for a monolithic industry of thought. Now, this is out of Game Rant. It's Asmongold comments on Elon Musk suing Twitch. Remember that Asmongold is one of the biggest personalities associated with video game streaming. So let's see what he has to say about it. It's by Pam Ferdinand, and that's quite the rhyme. It says, Asmongold, an extremely popular content creator, has revealed that he supports Elon Musk's inclusion of Twitch in his ongoing lawsuit against Twitter advertisers. In August, the Tesla CEO filed a suit alleging that a number of companies formed an illegal alliance to boycott Twitter. In November, live streaming platform Twitch was added to the list of defendants. What's amazing about this is this would be like if somebody decided to sue The View and Whoopi came out and said, I support it. That's how big of a deal I think this is when, the biggest video game, arguably the biggest video game live streamer says, yep, take it to them. They've really, and so this is why, by the way, you've seen the stories about the Twitch apocalypse where ad revenues for Twitch are dropping by like 90 to 95%. Rumors are that's happening. I think it's because there are going to be major impacts all across entertainment from the election. And I think companies that would have not have faced the ire of the DOJ in the past are preparing now for a fair and even playing field where people like Musk have a good shot now of winning these kinds of lawsuits. Don't want to prejudice this. Don't want to assume that I know more than I should. But I think that Musk would not be taking this lawsuit against the entertainment companies unless he thought he had a chance at winning it. I want to go to Marvin first. Marvin, what are your thoughts on Twitch now being named as a defendant and Twitter going after Twitch? Maybe should we see video game streaming coming to X next?
Yeah, I think that's exactly what you're going to start seeing. Twitch is going the way of the dinosaur, and it has been for a very long time. As Musk was giving more protections to freedom of speech, Twitch was cracking down on it. We saw with the way they started attacking creators, and before that, Twitch had become just a breeding ground for just the worst nonsense. I honestly think that it could not vanish fast enough. And I think Elon's ultimate goal is for X to just kind of become the new streaming hub of the world. And I think that's going to happen. I think he's definitely got a point here in naming them as a defendant in this lawsuit. And I think we're going to see the landscape change. I don't think 2 years from now it's going to look anything like what it looks like now.
Michelle, one of the big winners, I would say, in this is YouTube. And of course, X and the Green Machine and these other streaming platforms. But if everybody leaves Twitch, then YouTube stands to do quite well, I think, with game streaming. Do you think that YouTube is now the place to be along with these other platforms we've mentioned?
YouTube? I would say I never have known it much about Twitch and all that. I'm not a gamer, so
Michelle,
I can't
you
really
have no self-interest in this, right? I mean, if you promote the platform on which you are, there's no self-interest whatsoever to say, yeah, YouTube, baby, come on, join us.
Yeah, I mean, I guess YouTube's the place to be.
I agree wholeheartedly, folks. Make sure you put YouTube right on your desktop screen, your TV screen, wherever you need to be. YouTube TV, we love it. Wonderful. Lou, I hear a sigh from you. What
well, I don't think YouTube is successful for that reason. It does not promote itself the way that, say, a Netflix or a Disney Plus or any of these other choices for your time and attention do. It's the personalities that by proxy promote YouTube and take up interest in people. And they have a very good system, much as we can say about other things about them, of referrals to things you might like, quote unquote, based on what you're watching. So different world. But as far as the thing with Elon, if they thought he was just going to roll over and forget about it, they don't know him very well, do they?
But Lou, this was sort of like a cabal that was enforcing what it was that you were allowed to think and say.
And it was coming from the Justice Department and the administration, as he's proven, as the Congress has proven. And therefore, anything he can do to make that more obvious, it's about more than the money in the lawsuit. It's about continuing his message of government and free speech and never the twain shall. So that's what it's about.
I'm just amazed, Erica, at how well Elon has performed. He bought X, and people mocked him and said he had overspent. He even questioned it, and he has knocked over in not just the entertainment industry, now the ad industry. He's knocking things over like dominoes as he conquers, and it's incredible to see this happening. It's absolutely incredible
because he doesn't need the money.
Yeah, exactly.
Bribe me with money with advertising. Go blank yourself, Bob, and everybody else.
Someone once said that, I heard.
Yeah. So, anyway.
I think he's objectively just about, what's right and wrong. And he just wants things to be balanced, where there's accountability. And that's why I think a lot of people gravitate to him, regardless of what, the opposition says. I think he's great for what he's done and what he's bringing. I was relieved when he bought Twitter because it was getting so out of hand. It got to a point where it's like, well, where can you go online to express yourself and hang out with people like you guys on this platform, and it was really getting bad. So I'm glad that there's change and we're seeing change.
We love you too, Erica.
Yes, I think Erica's position is that Elon is bringing balance to the force, the space force.
Yeah.
All right, Jonas, any other thoughts?
No. I think this is something where obviously when companies work together, to do a boycott, that's a different thing than a generalized boycott, and that's where they're getting into the legal area where it's probably something they should not be allowed to do. And Elon has the funds to litigate wherever possible, and he has his own way of enforcing the law, which is a funny thing to think about, since he is not the law.
Exactly. And this is the kind of story that might not always be reported on channels such as this, but we're trying to make sure we catch it, because folks, when we say that our job is to keep you ahead of the culture curve, recognizing that an advertising cabal was allegedly manipulating and controlling free speech, and that Elon is knocking it over, it's exactly the sort of thing that needs more discussion and discourse, if broken English, and we're happy to do that today. And it is time to put a bow on it, for this one, folks, is a gift to everybody who wants to know exactly what's going on in the entertainment industry. And we are so joyful that you were there to receive it. We hope that you had a great time. An attitude of gratitude on this channel every single time you decide to spend time with us. As we get ready to say goodbye, we only ask a few simple things. Click that like button, share, subscribe, click it, and stick it to those algorithms. It is the notification bell. Drop a comment down below. Let us know your thoughts. A mind is a terrible thing to waste, so waste not yours. And folks, as you get ready to head out that door, do you have a place on social media that you love to share this sort of thing? Hey, you can make this YouTube video sing by putting it out there for your friends, your family, and for those weirdos who just won't leave you alone. Folks, until the next time, keep learning, keep growing, and keep having fun.